Hey you guys, it's Peter, and I'm back. Of course I'm back. I'm not going anywhere. I'm YouTube famous now. And my tripod is my suitcase, so you guys are kind of like this, so get over it. Anyway, I wanted to talk today about something that I was like laying in bed last night thinking about this, and like, do you ever think about like one thing and then you're like, oh, I need to go to the store and I need to buy some, I don't know, some lemonade, and then, oh, a lemonade would sound good, and then, oh, lemonade, like, do you remember when you used to have a lemonade stand when you were a little kid? I miss being a little kid. I liked to go in the library when I was a little kid. Oh, the library. Oh shit, I forgot to... Do you guys ever do stuff like that? Like, that is literally me at night, right? And it's like the world's problems literally start with the smallest thing. So let me just tell you, my world problems last night started with a selfie. Okay, do you guys ever do this? So I am like rolling through the Instagram, and I'm seeing, like, we're laying in bed, Alex and I both together, you know, here we are in a little happy hotel room here in Miami, and you know, I'm laying, you know, up against the bed, and he's got his head on my chest, and we're both like scrolling through our phones like every good couple in 2017, right? And I'm looking at these pictures, and it's like, oh, there they are, they're cuddling, they have a cuddling, and you know, there's like, it's like these two guys, and then a guy and a girl, and two girls, you know, they're all like just cuddling. They have all these cuddling selfies. And there's even, on Instagram, there's a hashtag for cuddling. I don't have any cuddling selfies. So I said to Alex, I go, we need a cuddling selfie. And he started laughing. He was like, what are you talking about? And I was like, we need a cuddling selfie. Like, we don't have a cuddling selfie. And he was like, that's ridiculous. And what kills me about these cuddling selfies, do you guys know what I'm talking about? They're always the pictures of like the couples, and they're like laying in bed, but like you don't see them like holding the camera. They're always just like holding each other. And so it totally means that they like set the camera up with a timer, and then they're like this, like, and then let's just like kind of look off like we're watching TV, and then somebody randomly took a picture of us. Or like, you know, it's just like one of those catched moment kind of photos. Like, we were so cute laying here with our eyes closed napping, and it'll say like, oh, we love to nap and cuddle together with the dogs. And like they've got the dogs and all of them. But who's setting up the fucking camera with a timer if you're so into the romantical mood? I love the word romantical, I made it up. If you're so much into the fucking romantical mood of cuddling on the couch with your dog and your cats and I don't know everything, and it's this staged picture, who's taking the picture? Who's taking it? Tell me, Judy Smith. I want to know, because Judy Smith, you really pissed me off last night. So Alex is like, we're not doing that. I go, no, I want to do it. I want a cuddling selfie. He goes, we don't need that. Now, I want to tell you something that's interesting. I did a little research on this a couple years ago about how Facebook affects couples, and I found out this that 80% of the couples that post weekly pictures of their relationship end in failure. Okay, so what that's saying is the couples that post less about their relationship, like less photos together, are actually happier together, because they don't need the validation of the rest of the world to tell everybody, look at us laying on this couch together. Aren't we so cute and adorable? And then as soon as the picture's done, they're like, could you go to Taco Bell and get me a Mountain Dew and 3 Mexi Melts and excuse my farts tonight while I'm sleeping? Because that's the truth of the nature of that relationship. So anyway, I was rolling through these pictures, and I was like, and there's one couple, and like this couple, like they don't even know that they're on my radar or Alex's radar, and they definitely aren't even on his radar. And I'm like, Alex, they're so happy. Like, all their pictures are like selfies. And like literally, I started looking at them last night, and I'm like, they are so contrived. So, like, they are the most contrived selfies I've ever seen in my entire world, right? Entire life. They're like, I mean, literally every single one of them, they would have to set up with a timer. They're like laying in bed, and one's got their head on the other one's chest. And you know, it's like things that we all do, but like, how are they catch moments? Like, who's the third person in the relationship? Are you having a menage a trois with a camera? Like, seriously? Like, oh my God. Just too much. It's too much. It's too much. Why in 2017 can we just not have relationships? Why do we need to have world acceptance of our relationships? Why do we need to have all this phony bullshit? It's like what I've said on here for years and years and years. Well, I haven't even been on here for years. I haven't even been on here for a year. But it's like what I've said for the last year, okay? I hate these phony ass couples on YouTube. They're like, oh, we're so happy. And then they get off and they're like fucking 20 other people, okay? Available on iTunes, fucking other people. That's my next single. Anyway, so I said to Alex, I said, we need this, because I'm like scrolling through this one couple, okay? Like, they look legit to me, look like the happiest couple in the entire world. And I'm like, they are so happy. And Alex goes, you have no idea what they're like when they're at home. And I'm like, well, that's true. But their pictures look so happy. And he's like, I know, but Peter, he's like, don't you think it's interesting that they literally post pictures every day of each other? And I'm like, but they look so happy. They're happier than us. Why can't we be that happy, Alex? And he's like, what are you talking about? And I'm like, why can't we be that happy? Like, don't you want that happiness? And he was like, what happiness? And I'm like, the happiness that they have in their picture. Don't you want this? Or do you not want this? And he was like, Peter, settle down. I'm like, no, do you want this with me? Or do you want this kind of happiness with me? Or do you not want this kind of happiness with me? I don't think you really want to be with me anymore. He was like, what are you talking about? I'm like, this is really kind of serious. I go, there's a couple out there that's really happy and they have all kinds of beautiful pictures on here, but we don't have that. You won't even take a cuddling selfie with me. This is like a pretty serious marital issue, don't you think? I fucking love this gig in 2017. I mean, we allow marriages and relationships to get fucked up over the fact that somebody has the most perfect selfie on Instagram that's getting like 500 likes because they're laid up all together on a couch. Are you fucking kidding me? Like, is this what marriage has come to? I can't even. So my biggest pet peeve in the entire world, and I know when I say this, I will legit get 50 of them today on my Snapchat, are cuddling pictures. So thank you to all of you cuddly couples out there that make the rest of us think that our marriage fucking sucks. My biggest pet peeve ever. Anyway, I love you guys so much. Follow me on all my social media. It's listed below. And as you know, I post videos daily. I will talk to you later. Bye.